Do you want to kick it off for us, buddy?
Come on, Henry. That's his name, right?
Yeah.
What a fucking dumb name.
Yeah.
Fucking...
Yeah, if you guys missed it in the last episode.
Did you hit play?
I've been recording for a while. I just found a natural segue, and Henry was like, "Well, let's get this shit on the road."
It's just been recording for like 3 hours.
No, it's just been a little hot minute. Where did he go?
He's behind you.
Oh, hey, buddy. Oh.
That's Henry Adams.
Yeah, in the last episode.
Is it really Adams?
No, it's not Adams.
Oh, dude, I was like,
Hey, do you have a middle name?
Probably.
Henry
Adams.
Henry. I've heard this before. It's like a lot of cat nicknames that Ashley gives him.
Yeah, because Henry's a stupid name.
It's Henry Noodle.
Henry Noodle. Just call him fucking Noodle.
I mean,
that's a better cat name than fucking Henry. Speaking of dumb names, new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe.
Yeah.
No,
what's up, guys? We're here for episode.
I don't know.
6? 7.
7.
I think we're on 7. Okay, so what's up, guys? I'm Tyler, sitting here with Austin. So when I was editing the last episode, we talked about the Direct, so obviously a lot of different things to talk about. But the one thing that we both liked, but we knew we weren't going to play, and I think that's like a big gimmick, is that Funkoverse game.
Yeah.
And I remember I mentioned, because I was kind of upset, but I'm also on a big Amiibo kick right now, of like, why didn't they just do something like that with Amiibo instead of Funko? But maybe they just thought, hey, not enough kids are playing the Switch.
And I feel like people would have complained.
Yeah.
Oh, so I can only play as these characters? I have to go buy the Amiibo?
I guess, but then at the same time, it's like, oh my god, I collect a bunch of Funko. I have all of these on my shelf, but I can only play these ones? What's the point?
Yeah.
So I think it goes both ways.
A lot like you. But what I'm saying...
No, keep saying.
No, I don't know. I have anything ready.
I think it's interesting. Didn't they do Amiibo games in the past?
No.
No, he says otherwise. They did. Do you remember? I just thought of it. Do you remember that Amiibo tap?
No.
You don't? Here, let me,
I'll vamp.
You're such a good vamper.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, would you just be a vampire?
No, that's a mythological creature that turns into a wolf.
You don't remember this one on the Wii U? Well, no one does.
Dude, I don't remember shit from the Wii U.
No one remembers the Wii U. Okay,
what did you do? Did you tap it and then you play it?
Hold on. Okay, it's the player could play demos of games, buddy. There's no.
Oh, that's.
You could play demos of games under a 3-minute timer and would start in various parts of the game. Each Amiibo scan would unlock.
God damn it,
Henry! Your tail is moving away the microphone, so stop it.
Henry, fuck off, dude.
And yeah,
God, fuck Henry.
I think I remember playing like Kirby or an old Metroid game.
This looks less like a game and more like...
I think it was free.
People were complaining. Was it?
In fact, it was free because I remember downloading it.
Bro, fucking Henry.
Well, it's because technically you had to buy the Amiibo to play games.
Yeah.
Without the Amiibo, this game was useless. So yeah, it was a... Oh, here we go. Amiibo Tap, Nintendo's greatest bits, received negative reception and was criticized for its pricing and structure. So maybe it did cost money. I don't really remember putting money into anything that was like on the eShop or whatever the Wii U's version was.
So, dude, and read this, right?
Oh, look at all the...
I don't know, go back up.
It's actually a handful of games.
So, every unique Amiibo scan unlocked one game randomly selected from the 30 available. And so it's not even like, oh, I used Samus to unlock Metroid. It's just I hit an Amiibo and it went, all right, punch out.
Wait, well, no, I think it... Oh, well, you know what? Maybe. You know what? I guess not important because...
This was somebody went, why should I care about Amiibo? And they went, because we got this game and you can play demos. It's like, you know what else you can play demos on?
Yeah.
Fucking...
Almost everything?
That and one of the Smash Bros. You could unlock...
I want to say
those
that
titles. I think it was Brawl.
I want to say it was Brawl, but boy, that seems too ahead of its time.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, you can play a demo of Kid Icarus
you
can see Pit.
That's just like when you get bored of playing... See PP Pit?
PP Pit. Because I was going to say Pete.
Okay.
I want Pete Pit.
Pete. Okay. Yeah, just our great winged Icarus character, Pete. That really got me. You named him Pete. Although I guess if you said Pit with an X, it'd be Pete.
I said Pete. He's Pete from Kid Icarus.
No, I think I remember one day just...
Which, give me a new Icarus game. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, I wasn't playing Brawl, but it's like, you know, and you're just kind of done playing the game, but like now you're just exploring its menus. I like kind of accidentally came across how you could just play demos of games. Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a fun thing because Brawl added in a lot of... Because I feel like when Melee came out, we knew all those characters.
Yeah.
And then Brawl came out, and it was just like they started kind of going deeper. Like, who the fuck? Like, oh, Rob. Pit. Like, I mean, granted, Pit was around, but it's like there hadn't been a Kid Icarus game in fucking decades.
Yeah.
It's like fucking Ice Climbers.
I mean, Jesus, we could do a whole episode just about Smash Bros. And how massive it is.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But
Massive Bros.
Massive Bro.
That's what Tyler hangs out with.
No, thanks. Oh, you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, we haven't been in the gym in a while. Do you miss it? Because I don't.
Is it because I'm getting massive?
No, I was just thinking about... I came here instead of the gym. That's
actually why when I texted you of like, hey, do you want to do an on-camera video or a podcast episode? I was like, please just say microphone. I don't feel like being on camera.
I just came from work.
Yeah,
I'm wearing a new hoodie, though.
I feel like I've seen that.
I think I sent you I showed you a picture.
Because your hair is definitely flattened.
Yeah.
It looks like almost combed, but perhaps has been beneath a hat.
Yeah.
Okay, so
cheek.
While Henry is taking all over my desk and my keyboard's on the floor.
So what's the point of this episode?
It was more gimmicks. And Amiibo, I think, is its biggest thing. So there was one point. I mean, we like Amiibo because we collected them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you finished the collection. And I realized once I put a shelf up and like, it's kind of the biggest thing is you have a room to display something. You're like, oh, now I kind of want to add more to it and complete it.
Yeah.
I wanted to complete the Amiibo thing, and so I've been doing that a lot. And besides that Amiibo tap, and I'm not saying I enjoyed it or even really played it, there was one time when having Amiibo helped me enjoy a game more.
Was it Super Mario Maker?
No, I didn't really care about that one, but that I do remember. Yeah, I remember scanning all of them in, but I only had like a limited.
Yeah, because it would be like, oh, now you can play as Link instead of Mario.
Yeah, and they did that with fucking Mario Kart.
Did they?
Yeah, you scan in like a Metroid, like a Samus Amiibo, and you got a Metroid for the Miis.
Yeah, I forgot all about the Miis.
But those are optional. I'm talking about where Amiibo actually made a game better. And it was, for me, Mario Party 10. Because remember, that came out on the Wii U?
Yeah.
And you were still in the cars?
Yes.
And whatnot. But they had an Amiibo mode, where you were individual characters, but you specifically had to play with Amiibo. You could not do it without Amiibo.
That's cool.
It was a little annoying, because like, you'd have your controller to like hit A and stuff, but then you'd have to reach for your Amiibo to start and end your turn and shit like that. But I remember preferring that version of Mario Party more.
Mario Party 10 also wasn't a very good game.
The only thing it did really well, and this is kind of the whole point of this episode, is like how Nintendo uses gimmicks. The only part that made that enjoyable is I remember playing with like 5 people, and one of them is the younger one. He really loved playing as Bowser.
Yeah, I think the gamepad, I mean, obviously gamepad walked so we can get the Switch.
Yeah.
Because I used to do that with Wind Waker. So it was super nice Zelda-wise.
Yeah.
When I can have my items on the bottom and not have to pause.
Oh, absolutely.
But then, it still had to be turned on and connected to the TV. But if you press the button, it switched you to gamepad-only mode. I could still... One of those things I wish I had when I was like fucking 8.
Oh, absolutely.
And my dad came home and kicked us off the only TV.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, fuck, that would have been so cool
yeah, because you could technically... It would just change the input of the TV, but now you're just playing only on the gamepad.
And it would pop, there'd be like a message on the screen that would be like on gamepad or something. But then it didn't matter if you changed the channel. The Wii U still had to be on.
Yeah.
But it'd be dope to sit there and play that.
It was
while
very much
still like my dad is watching the fucking news. By Henry.
There are definitely so many different types of gaming experiences because like when you had games on the DS, a lot of them specifically you needed both screens.
Yeah.
Or it's like, hey, we have the map down here, so you have to use your stylus to like touch, but then you're limited. You're in a handheld device, so to kind of hold it, use a stylus with one, then put it down, and then play. I never had to play a game like that, and I know the gamepad, it did some, like, I don't know, you just mentioned something where, like, the gamepad actually was useful in the game.
Yeah.
But I remember you'd play with Mario Kart, where you'd play Mario Kart and you'd play with the gamepad, and you could just honk a horn. You could also view the map and view who was in like first, second, third, and fourth and stuff. And then Smash Bros, it just went black.
Yeah.
He didn't use touchscreen. He didn't use the gamepad. Even for Ultimate, you can't even just, if you're in handheld, you can't just touch your... He's like, no, I'm not using any of that. And it's like, that's cool. But why?
Yeah. It was like one of those things where they were like, Wii U games are really going to use this gamepad. And then there were just like other games when they were just like, we don't want to.
Yeah, Mario Maker, for me, is the best example.
Yeah.
I loved creating courses in Mario Maker. So Mario Maker 2 came out with so many more features. I didn't have the patience for it.
It was a lot harder on Switch.
Having that second screen really helped. And that's kind of what I wish. Like, I don't even know if it's possible that it could be done, but like, if sometimes you could use your Switch kind of as the gamepad to play on the TV, but then your gamepad's doing something different. That's just not a thing ever.
Yeah.
It's either docked or it's one screen or the other. And that'd just be really cool. So with the whole, what you said, the Wii U walkings, there are definitely a lot of things that I wish the Wii U had. I think that's why it failed so much.
Yeah.
Is that the Wii U era focused so much on hardware and trying to be different because they had to follow up the Wii and motion controls as big as they were. Games fell flat, and plus the name was terrible and the marketing sucked.
Yeah.
Switch is so much focused on just games. And
but now if we think about it, I feel like they went too far in the other direction.
Like they just
because we got a Switch.
Yeah.
And then couple years later we got the OLED, which some enhancements, but overall, I mean, it's still going good. I'm still enjoying games, but like it's been the Switch.
Yeah.
Like they haven't updated the interface or like things like that I feel like they could.
And that's the
which
one
I guess
thing,
is more software than hardware, but like it's like, dude, these profiles still kind of suck. I can only view these last bits of games.
Oh, it's kind of the
like,
thing.
Can I please you guys focus so much on like, cool, this is how the games are played. The Joy-Cons are great. A lot of different ways to play.
I think the Joy-Cons are actually a great gimmick.
Oh, dude, love the Joy-Cons.
But like,
because I also play them loose.
But that was pretty much it. I feel like unless a game forced you to play with Joy-Con and Joy-Con only, then it just kind of goes to the wayside.
Dude, yeah, there was certain... I didn't play the new one, so I don't know if it's the same in this game, but I played The World Ends With You, which was a DS game, so you had to do shit with the stylus.
Yeah.
But on the Switch one, I played it all handheld.
Okay.
And I think then I could just use buttons.
I didn't know you played the Switch handheld.
Yeah, it was like a weird time after I quit Sam's.
Yeah.
Where like I just sat in my room, watched TV, and just played games.
Yeah.
But like, if you played it docked, you had to like use the Joy-Con as a motion to like move stuff.
And like that was just it.
Yeah, but
it's kind of like when people were upset by Skyward Sword on the Wii.
The Wii.
It wasn't Wii U?
No, it came out on Wii.
I guess
2011.
Damn, I guess it makes sense that they forced motion on the Wii. But I like that that's kind of an option now.
And the thing that's so funny about that is like just to kind of like people want to shit on Skyward Sword's controls because like it, people were just dumb and didn't follow the instructions. They'd be like, it doesn't calibrate. It's like, bro, it fucking every time you start the game, you calibrate it.
Yeah.
But like people complained with Twilight Princess. Like, oh, it's so cool that I can swing. like, you know, you swing the Wiimote and Link attacks.
Yeah.
But then people were complaining that it wasn't like, it was a set list of attacks. I could swing horizontally and Link is still going to do the same attack. Yeah. So in Skyward Sword, they're like, yo, it's about to be more, there's going to be more feedback on this. But now, wherever you hold and at whatever angle, Link is going to hold his sword in that direction.
Did you prefer that way over the regular?
I liked that.
Really? Okay.
Because then, like, combat was fun. Because then there's certain enemies, like there were these, like, Bokoblins or whatever, but they would have, like, either a sword and they would hold it in, like, you know, up, down, or they're to their left or to their right. So you just
hit them with the opposite.
So if you hit them, they would block it.
Yeah.
And then you would find some that had electricity on them. And if you hit that, you took damage.
Okay.
So it's like, now I'm fighting this random enemy that in every other Zelda game, I would just press B to attack him. But now this one guy, I'm like, oh shit, I now need to, like, make sure I hit him like this. Or there was this one enemy with, like, 3 heads, but each head had, like, a crystal eye, and they would move up and down.
Yeah.
And you had to destroy all 3 at the same time, or they would regrow.
And you're still referring to the Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
Wii. Okay.
So you would have to, like, slice horizontally. And it's like, yeah, they may have gone a little overboard on, like, certain items. Like, the beetle was kind of hard to control at times. But it was like, you all complained that in Twilight Princess, you felt like you were Link, but not quite. So they went, hey, dude, his movements are yours. You pull this up to move your shield.
Do you think,
and then people are like, oh, this is bullshit.
Do you think they would have been better off if they just remade Twilight or another game instead of forcing people into the next installment, you have to?
No, I think it was the natural upgrade.
Mm.
I feel like that's what you do. Is like, because like Twilight Princess was also a launch title.
Yeah.
So it's like, cool, hey guys, this is kind of what you do, but like, Skyward Sword came out 5 years later. So it's like, now what do we do from here to here? You know, it's like, now it's going to be more, you're going to be more in control. And I just think people were just over the Wii at a certain point. Because that was also getting close to the end, like, the end of the life cycle.
It's just, the gimmicks are good for certain situations. People would rather bowl with motion, because it feels natural. No one's being like, oh, damn, I wish I could hold a controller for bowling. They're like, no, the Wii, well, I mean, you're holding the controller, but, like, you're using it just like you would bowl.
Yeah.
So I guess people feeling like, if I was forced to play Mario Kart Wii motion controls only, that would have sucked, but I'd have gotten used to it.
You know what's crazy? I only use motion controls.
When you did the Wii one?
When I did the Wii.
And dude, the Wii one's fucking hard.
Yeah, that was the only way I played.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. No, I think I was just Wii Remote sideways, but I don't think I ever did motion controls.
Yeah, because I had a wheel.
Which now come to think of it,
it just felt better.
See, I remember I did videos on YouTube where like, I'm like, oh, I can do Mario Kart, but let me add 200cc motion controls.
Yeah, fuck that.
Which like, it made it fun, and it's just back to there are certain things like that could be fun.
Mm-hmm.
A game where you steer, steering wheel's fucking dope. I only bought, and we'll come back to this, I only bought Labo because I was like, I'm going to play this, but I want to make a video out of it. I don't just want to like play it to play it. I want to like actually get my money's worth. So I built the fucking, like the motorcycle thing.
Yeah.
And it was terrible. But it was fun,
dude,
to like be really good at Mario Kart, but then have this fun handicap.
Yeah.
Not that like I went out of my way to like, oh, I'm gonna play like this from now on, but it was like, man, I suck. It's like walking around with beer goggles.
Dude, it's like this that, like it's still. I don't even really play Mario Kart anymore. Mm-hmm. I need to go back and finish my 3-star.
Oh my!
But like,
God. I can't believe you haven't done that.
I forget about it.
Jesus.
But like. At work, we sell the fucking steering wheel and the pedal, like the red with the M.
I've thought about it.
And I'm just like, I want this so bad.
I've thought about it, because it might be good. I know, like, there's fucking Xbox players who spend thousands upon thousands of dollars.
Those racing sims are crazy.
For shit like that, yeah. And Nintendo has always tried to do things. Like, do you remember when Wii Sports came out, and you could buy, like, a 20-pack of... It had all these peripherals... like a tennis racket, the fishing rod.
Yeah. Dude, I had those for the Switch one too.
And I don't even know if they worked well. I just remember I maybe got them for a birthday when I was younger. Fuck, how young was I when the Wii came out? When did it come out?
2006, like November 19th.
So that's okay. That's very specific.
I'm pretty sure I'm right too.
2006, 2024. That's almost 18 years.
Oh, don't do that.
Shit, I'd have been like 11 years old, dude. Yeah, so fuck yeah, I probably got... I remember at one point for one of my birthdays, I just got like that cheap $20 thing with all these... I don't think I ever used a single fucking one besides a steering wheel. But I do remember... Yeah, it was for the Wii U. I used to buy my games from Target. Because you'd get like this... You'd spend $5 and you'd get this cool collectible card. And it would kind of hold your... It was your pre-order reservation. And then like I remember going to Target and they're like, oh, whoever gets it day one... Gets a cool steering wheel.
November 19th, 2006. The only reason why I know that is because Twilight Princess came out that day.
Damn.
And I was upset because the GameCube one came out in December.
That's weird.
I've been waiting years for Twilight Princess, and it was like, oh no, the 19th is only because, yeah.
That's a hella good launch title.
Yeah, dude, that, like, fucking Red Steel.
Has Zelda always been a launch title? I mean, like, excluding, you know, kind of N64 and before that?
It's just one of those ones where it's like, it's natural.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're going to get, you know, like, we don't always get new 3D Mario.
Yeah.
But, like, when there's a new system, it's like, hey.
Yeah.
You're going to get a 3D Mario.
And we'll make it the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's interesting. I didn't know that, like, you played all of Sky. I just didn't think about that being a thing. I forgot kind of about it. And I don't think I've ever played a game with all motion controls. Even ones that are meant for it, like when ARMS came out, people thought that was going to be like kind of like a on-console demo.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even know it was going to be like... I thought it was kind of on the same level as 1-2 Switch. That was the best thing they could have done. Like...
1-2 Switch was crazy.
Moving your Joy-Cons back and forth and feeling like the little marbles roll around. That was so cool. And that's what I think is like... The Joy-Con are, like, really fucking powerful, but there's only a handful of games that, like...
Utilize,
but then make it enjoyable.
Yeah.
Like, there are some where it's like, oh, this is fun, but I'd rather not do it. Like, ARMS was cool with punching.
Yeah.
I did that for a video. I tried it. But if I were to play now, I think I'd probably rather play with the controller.
Yeah. And it gets to that point where it's like, I'm pretty sure, to bring back up Skyward Sword, that when they announced the HD like remaster or whatever for Switch, I'm pretty sure there's an option to take out motion control.
That's dope.
And you use like B to attack, and like you use like,
Jesus.
I'm not sure if people could hear that.
Oh, they're gonna hear it.
But like, so like if I wanted to slice like from top right to bottom left, you had to like use the analog stick for that.
There's more room for error.
Yeah, and I'm just like, dude, I want to fucking like since I played Ocarina of Time, like I wanted to be Link, you know. Yeah. So like when Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword, I'm like, I want to fucking slice. I want to fucking be there, you know. Like,
did you like that Nintendo Land game,
dude? Yeah.
Oh yeah, you told me. I don't know if it was. I feel like you mentioned it in an episode,
probably.
But you like beat it with Ant. In your
And dude, it's dope. That was a great utilization of the gamepad, where it's like one of us is looking at the TV, and then I think like Ant was looking at the TV, and I'm facing the complete opposite direction with the gamepad shooting enemies behind us.
Yeah, I think
like
that's what it was.
That was such a dope moment.
It was
so good.
Yeah, Nintendo's really good at like making kind of the innovative player experiences in multiplayer games or just multiplayer modes.
Yeah.
I think the only game, there's 2 games where I loved the unconventional controller type. Super Mario Party.
Yeah.
My gripes with that game aren't that they force you with a Joy-Con only. I think it's so fucking cool. The steak.
Oh, dude,
the steak game. The fucking, the little tricycle game. Where you gotta like move the Joy-Con.
Yeah, I mean, even the little like high five. They're kind of adding that to it.
But to avoid that, you can just push the A button to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you
Nice.
can push the A button because no one ever pays attention. I'm just like, just hit spam. One of your buttons is going to be right, and then just get our 2 coins and move on. But Super Mario Party, I love. I'm curious if they're going to do that with this next one because it's Super Mario Party. And it's just a sequel. Yeah. It was Ring Fit Adventure.
Jamboree.
Yeah, Jamboree. That's a goofy name, but like that's like a carnival thing.
Super like Jamboree is like a synonym for party.
Which then
so it's Super Mario Party.
Which then hopefully kind of goes back to just Mario Party 8.
Yeah,
with like welcome to the Star Carnival. That guy.
You know the one thing I want to bring back, and then we'll talk about fucking Ring Fit.
Yeah,
I want to bring back the Mario Party 8 noises that the characters made. You could like press a button or shake your Wii.
Oh yeah,
because I fucking pick Luigi, and he goes, "Oh boo!" Fucking dude, constant. If you got a bad roll, you fucking did anything, I'd be like, "Oh boo!" Fucking
dude, I fucking
killed me.
hate Mario Party Superstars, the current newest one. They brought stickers in, and they just take up so much fucking space on this. It's stupid. I'm like, why? That shouldn't even be an option. That should just leave it in the gallery in the menu that no one ever goes to. But yeah, Super Mario Party. I love the Joy-Cons. 1-2 Switch when you're not kind of done playing it. I love that. I loved playing that game.
Yeah,
but it's kind of like a maybe one and done.
That was cool because like when I got a Switch, no one else got a Switch.
Yeah.
So it was like I bought the Switch and like Ryby bought 1-2 Switch. And it was like that was such a fun thing to like bring people over.
Yeah.
And be like, dude, they're like, "Oh, you got the Switch? I want to try it." It's like, "Cool, come over." And you're also going to like play these games to kind of show you how good these Joy-Cons are. And that was long before Drift, so
it's when you can use these controllers and it doesn't so much feel like a video game, is more just a game. That's when it really shines. That's when it's not just optional and like forced.
Dude, I'm gonna say something super random, and then we'll go to Ring Fit. I swear.
Yeah, no.
You know what pisses me off? I hate when games are on different systems, but then they only do stuff to certain ones, right? So Jackbox Party, right?
Okay.
Great games.
Yes.
On Steam, there's one that has every single game on it. Like Quiplash, all that. That's instead of like, you know how like you'd be like, "Oh, we want to play Quiplash."
Are you sure it's not the Jackbox starter pack that just came out recently?
It's one. They're adding one that has every game.
All 50 games. Yeah. This 5 pack. Damn.
But it's only for fucking Steam. Because I was like, dude, if you had that on Switch, like, granted, like, you'd be like, "We want to play Quiplash," and you'd be like, "Oh fuck, that's on Jackbox 6."
Yeah.
So you'd go out. We all have to like get back into the room. I just thought that
it's not a pain in the ass because you kind of have to get back into the room every time. But it is interesting that certain consoles only get certain things. So like we mentioned it, I think also is one of these. I feel like I always talk about the fucking Nintendo toy things.
I'm not muted.
Yeah, please don't mute it.
Is it not muted?
No, it's not muted. If it was blinking, the mic would be muted, but we're good.
Dude, that would be the best.
I'd hate that.
I would just keep talking.
Yeah, it's never happened to me in my life.
And then unmuted it. It's like that joke where it's like I want to like read an audiobook where it's 8 hours of like basically silence, but you hear like pages turning. and then at the very end, the person goes, "Oh wait, you meant out loud?" Like that's
so stupid.
Like we unmute it and we're just like, "All right, guys, see you next time."
When I was writing up shit for like the gimmicks and stuff, I was mostly focused on toys, but at this point it's just gimmicks because that's just an extension of it. Is I always call it Starfield. The Starlink Battle for Atlas.
Dude.
I read that wasn't a Nintendo exclusive.
It wasn't, but I only bought it on Switch because it had Star Fox.
And we're the only ones that got the toys.
Yeah.
Or the little statues or whatever.
Everything else you had to like, it was like all digital.
So you played it?
Oh yeah, I beat it.
So like did like the toy part, was that awesome? Was it just random?
It was fun.
Was it expensive?
I don't remember.
Like, did it come with the statues?
It came with the statue. I bought
so
like
you didn't have to buy it.
No, it was like it came, and it also comes with its own holder. So it's like the fucking like black holder that you slide the Joy-Cons into.
Okay.
And it's got a little thing that sticks up in the middle, and you put your ship on it.
It came out with the Switch?
It was on the Switch.
Really? I thought that was a Wii U thing.
No.
Oh.
So I bought it. It was super fun. I had a lot of fun, but like, cause like it was cool, cause like the ship I got is the R-Wing.
Yeah.
And you have little pilots that you put in.
Okay.
And it came with Star Fox.
See, that's
and then Star Fox had his own special missions.
Yeah.
But then you could go buy more, and I just didn't do that. So like because like so the R-Wing or whatever fucking ship you had, it would have like these little guns, but you can pop it off. And as soon as you took that one off, it disappeared in game.
That's cool.
So you could like certain enemies would have like it would be like, oh, he's an ice shield, so I think you'd have to hit him with ice or hit him with fire. But you could go, oh, cool, and take off one of your guns and like put the one on that would weaken it, and it would just pop off in game and then put back on, like materialize.
That's dope.
And it was super cool, but like I just kind of like I beat it. It's funny that you bring it up because Morgan is fascinated with she wanted to play with just the little black piece. Like the holder for the Joy-Cons.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, here, and I reach up and I grab it. Dude, it's been sitting up for so long. It's just covered in dust. Like, that's how long it's been since I bought this game and played it.
I don't think...
But it was super fun, but I get why more people didn't play it.
If I'm playing the Switch, it's either handheld, it's with a Pro Controller docked, or it's Joy-Con separately.
Dude,
I don't really ever feel the need to like, well, let me punch him in the little slider thing that comes with it.
Yeah, I only do that for Morgan.
Yeah.
But dude, Carrie was laughing at me because we're sitting in bed and like she was on her phone and I was playing Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, fancy, on my TV. It's really nice TV.
Good. Yeah.
But like we'd sit there and like the way I would lay, I would have I'd be like leaning on an arm and my hands over here, and then I would like fucking drop the Joy-Cons to do something, and then I would find one, and I'd be like, I would sit there and she's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm trying to." Because I dropped it where I was holding it.
Yeah.
So I was trying to go, this one was here. So my hand would have been, yep, here it is. It's over here.
Mine would be like just in the crevice of the pillows on the couch, or the cushions on the couch, and then in a windowsill.
Dude, because like, yeah, right?
It's also like a flex, where people are like, you even play Mario Kart? And I'm like, oh, well, I gave them all the Pro Controllers, and I'm just lounging like this.
Yeah.
I'm just leaned back and still kicking ass.
Yeah, because like, I fidget way too much. So it's nice to where like if I want to lay on my arm, I can have it over here, or I could lay in a different direction without having to like hold this controller.
Yeah. So that Starlink, I thought that was interesting because
I really enjoyed it.
I like that game.
I think I only paid like $70 for it.
Well, see, I like that game. I mean, I'm never gonna play it. I barely know anything about it. I just remember it being a thing where I'm like, wow, this is the new Star Fox thing. They were really going all in on this toys thing.
And that was another thing where like I also bought it because I was like, I want you to see the Switch sales higher because of Star Fox. Because I want nothing like I want a new fucking Star Fox game.
I do remember.
So it's like I'm like, cool. I want you to see that people bought the Switch one more because you have Star Fox.
Even I played it on the Nintendo 64. I really enjoyed it too.
Yeah, it just fucking right now you can get the whole thing on Amazon for $30.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really cool. You can buy it new at Target. Oh, so yeah, it's Ubisoft. Of course, it was other.
Yeah.
That's what I think is so cool because people are just like, why the fuck would I
came
buy...
came out in 2018, October 16th.
It's like, Skyrim is Ashley's favorite game. And I was like, oh, you can play it on your Switch. And it's like, why? I'm like, I don't know. If you were like Austin and you really like Legend of Zelda, the Switch version's the only one that gives you the Hylian, I don't know, all the different things. Shields. Yeah. The Breath of the Wild look, appearance and stuff.
It also gets easier because it's like, I love these games and I like to replay them, but it's so hard. Like I like having stuff on my current system, so that I don't have to go break out my Wii U if I want to fucking play Twilight Princess. Like, I can just fucking right here.
And I remember playing Breath of the Wild, and it's like, hey, with these new amiibo, because they were making them with that.
Yeah, and they actually had use in game.
Yeah, I remember there was like,
because there's like special weapons and armor you can get.
Yeah, you're gonna get this cool Korok seed finder, or maybe that wasn't it, but they had just different, like a Nintendo shirt that it would pop up in some of the Hyrule Central Ruin. Yeah, I remember it was you kind of had to go on a scavenger hunt to find it. It wasn't just like, hey, it's gonna pop up right behind you. It's like, no, they put effort into this.
Yeah. It was good stuff.
And that's when I think it is kind of fun to like kind of have your amiibo nearby. But I stand by it. I would fucking love to scan any amiibo I have and have that be a theme. Although I could see people not owning amiibo being like, are you fucking kidding me to have a theme I have to buy?
Dude, yeah.
But I think it'd be cool, just an option.
Well, but the thing that's funny is,
it's like, hey, you could get more themes.
On 3DS, couldn't you buy themes?
I can't remember. I never had one.
It's like, what the fuck's the point?
Could you really?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
That makes sense. Because it's just like, hey, we got basic themes, but you can also buy more if you're really inclined to do so.
Like, that would be like, there are emblems, or icons, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, sometimes you can use your platinum points for certain ones.
Yeah, and it's not even like they don't just, I can't open up my Switch right now and find all of them. It's like I actually have to make an effort.
Yeah.
To download them, wait for them to be like time specific. And
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it'd be cool, but that's just a lot of effort.
But like, imagine if it was like, cool, you can only get this icon if you fucking hit your, Splatoon amiibo.
Yeah.
And it's people like, that's bullshit. It's like, no, we have other Splatoon icons, but this specific one is something.
I'd be like, yo, that's like Mario Maker. I'm just like, wait, it's not just Link and Mario. I can just fucking scan all of my, like, that's awesome.
Yeah, and the fact that there was like the different music and shit, like that was fucking fun.
Didn't they take the amiibo support out of Mario Maker 2?
I don't know. I haven't played. I think I played like
did, which is really stupid because amiibo they're still compatible. Yeah, it's still a thing, just not as prominently. Okay, so the other game that I liked playing unconventionally.
We were supposed to talk about Ring Fit 15 minutes ago
because it obviously was a video game.
Yeah,
but it didn't feel like you were playing a video. You were obviously playing a video game, but it wasn't. I don't know how to explain that one. That was more just like, I'm playing a game, but not just sitting down and grabbing a controller. Like, I am the controller.
Yeah. It's essentially like the Kinect.
What did it better? Would it be the Kinect or the Wii motion controls? Because didn't the Wii come first? Or was it the Kinect?
I'm not sure.
Let's see. Because apparently you have.
Well, I'm pretty sure the Wii came out like a year after the 360.
Yeah.
But I don't know when the Kinect came out.
When did the Kinect?
But like, I will say the thing that was fun about the Kinect is it was November 4th, 2010.
So is that a year after?
That's 4 years.
Yeah, because 2006.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was almost exactly 4 years after.
And I remember they tried to do the thing. It was like Kinect Adventures or Kinect Sports.
Yeah.
And it's like, once again, it's just gonna be that one night if you have your cousins over or something. But this ain't gonna be a thing from now on. It's not gonna change how you play.
It at least used your whole body.
Yeah.
It had the better technology. Because like I said, the Wii was like, you move stuff, but like, you just moved and there was a set movement they did.
Yeah. It's, I think, when you're playing with just kind of a non-conventional controller, you've succeeded when you kind of forget that it's a controller.
Yeah.
So Mario Kart with the wheel, that's awesome. When you're doing the fucking swords and shit, you're not looking down every time you miss a strike and be like, oh man, fuck this controller.
Yeah. You're
just like, oh damn, I did that thing wrong. And what else? The fucking... don't you dare hit that mute button. Oh. The fucking Mario... I had one in my mind where it's...
You should have cut yourself off. You should be like, don't you dare hit that... fuck.
Yeah.
And then like got
Yeah.
back. That would have been funny.
They said, I've talked about so much.
But yeah.
Okay. So that's that.
Yeah.
Did you ever buy the Labo?
I bought the VR Labo.
Oh, so you skipped the first 3.
Yeah. I got the VR Labo only because they were like, yo, we're doing Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild are getting VR updates.
I remember I played, I think,
but
Smash
it didn't come with a head strap, which
Very
was annoying.
stupid.
So I had to like fucking, and all you did was put the Switch without the Joy-Cons in. But I built all this shit. I fucking played each one of the games like once, and then all of the fucking things went up into my like fucking closet.
That's what it is. I remember, I think I played it once, and I just laid on my back in my bed. Because that's how I could keep it in front of my face without me having to hold it. The
thing that's so crazy about it too is it's like the whole cardboard aspect. I don't want to pay that much money for something that could like a controller can get broken, your Switch can get broken, but it's like fucking cardboard.
Yeah,
like that's a lot of money to just like I could ruin right now.
Yeah. And it's not like...
I mean, it's like Lego in a way. Like, you know, you're like, I spent a lot of money for this shit.
Like me, I love building it. I thought that how the game's interface was, it was actually really intuitive. It made a lot of sense. It was really fun. And... But it's legit. It's one of those things where like, all right, cool. I have a house. I have a fishing rod. I have a whole kind of motorbike steering wheel. And I have a piano.
Yeah.
Where the fuck do I put this stuff?
Yeah.
And that makes you never want to play it again.
All of mine went up in top of my closet.
Like they really
because I
something.
had like it was like a blaster, this weird like fucking seagull that you would like press down and its wings would flap.
The fuck is
this
that?
weird like air fan thing where you would like step on it and this fucking like paddle thing would move.
That is so weird. I think they really missed it. You build it from cardboard.
Dude, I was also finding those little pieces in my room for like 3 weeks.
The little pop-out shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like, you build it from cardboard, and yes, a lot of it is very, very intricate, but they couldn't have like a quick, hey, here's a collapsible foldable, just put it away, bring it back out, just...
Also, the thing that's so funny to me, and it's like, I've done it while like watching you build Lego. You know when like you start putting it together? And it's just like, oh, this gray piece on this blue piece. Then it gets to like, there's a certain point where you can see it. It's no longer like random pieces together. Yeah. You're like, oh, this is the fucking controller. Yeah. So there'd be times where I'm like, oh shit, and this is the fucking gun. Like that's so cool.
Yeah, like the piano was probably the coolest one, where you'd have to take the shiny silver sticker stripes. Yeah. And that's how it would, like, the light off the controller bounce off, so it would know which keys you were pushing.
That's crazy.
So it's like...
And that's genuinely, like, wild.
It is really fucking cool. It's cardboard, stickers, and rubber bands. Yeah. Pretty much. Maybe a little bit of plastic grommets here and there. But it was just, like, really neat. It's like, oh, these stickers are actually... So just to build it was really cool, but it's kind of like Lego. And it's a big thing. I have it on my list, which we'll fucking talk about now. The fucking Mario Lego sets. Where...
I respect that they're interactive. It's not like, you know, to not like shit on what you got over there. But to be like, you built like fucking R2-D2. Yeah. And he's sitting there. Yeah. It's cool that like you build this thing and then I can move Mario and their sound and shit. Like that's cool.
And it's like if I wanted to, I could fucking take R2-D2 now. He's got a third leg that like extends.
I have a third leg too that extends.
He's got it. You can position him to where he could...
My dick.
Okay, thank you. Where he could fucking roll around. But my favorite part about the shit is building it.
Yeah, I also love, I don't know if it's just the Star Wars ones that I'm seeing. Those fucking plaques.
Oh, yeah.
Are so it's like...
Yeah, the little informational...
It is meant to be a display.
Yeah, the little plates. And that's... I remember I even watched the first... I made a video of my thoughts on the Mario Lego sets. I bought one, once again, for a video. I hated it. I hated putting that together. And it's weird because it's
hard?
Lego. It's stupid. You had instructions that you had to look off on your phone. You had to download an app. You can do that now.
Yeah.
Where they're like, hey, scan this QR code if you want instructions. I'm like, oh, cool. Scan the QR code from the instruction booklet. Trying to think of in what way. I'm like...
The only way that would be cool to me is if, like... If I scan a QR code from your instructions to download something, I better be watching a fucking video.
Yeah.
Like, cool, if the picture will show you put the gray piece on the blue piece.
Yeah.
But if you fucking watch this video, they are showing you, that would be, but it's like, I'm not scanning.
And that's what I absolutely loved about building Labo. However, I hated putting together the Lego Mario things. And it's like, you could do it however you wanted to. And so that is when I think that's cool to buy all the different scenes and expansions.
Yeah.
I'm not going to play with them. I fucking hate building them. But it is really cool to like put together your own, and it's completely customizable. But it fucking misses the mark.
But it's also like, it's long. So it's like, now I can't even display because it's long.
It took like up a whole shelf when I had it.
Like, give me a fucking... I'll build a Goomba.
Yeah.
And I'll fucking set it there.
Are you like an actual like big...
Like going off of like R2-D2, which I know they can't see, but like...
It's about a foot tall.
Like a Goomba of that you just built and you put up on your shelf. Yeah.
Yeah.
This piranha plant.
This one's really cool.
Is that Mega Blocks? Fucking losers.
It's not Mega Blocks, it's Lego.
How do
you do it? There's like a thing where
he's trying to find the G spot.
Yay, there's a coin that pops out. So yeah, if they just only 2 coins. If they have,
so you gotta keep hitting the block until
maybe that's
dude, a fucking big question. Like,
yeah, on the instructions it'll be like, hey, and here's how you can interact after you build it. Like, it does all of these cool things and its mouth opens. And there's no point. There's no point in having something that leaves move and its mouth opens if it's supposed to be on a shelf untouched. They expect you like, hey, you build it, but now if you wanted to, you can interact with it.
Yeah.
Almost like all of my sets have an interactive ability. That fucking Lego Harry Potter sorting hat. If you fucking, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna.
This is comedy.
How do you do it? He talks. I know he talks. And I don't interact with this shit.
Yeah, I mean, he's just like moving the little tip of his hat and his face is emoting.
How does he do it?
Yes, you belong in Ravenclaw.
I thought he said Gryffindor. But it's like, that's a big thing. And that's what I thought was really cool about the Lego Mario things. But it was like getting to the point where you could do that, I didn't like it anymore.
Yeah.
What is neat is the option... I haven't put it together yet, but I think it's either the Mighty Bowser, like that huge Bowser set, or it's the question mark block, or it's even maybe the Lego NES, where you could take the little Mario, that little Bluetooth Mario, and you could interact it with one of those.
That's cool. And
it's not like a thing I'm like, oh, I'm about to get hours of fun from this, but it's like, they didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
But they did.
Yeah, it's like, in the fucking, what was that, the Lego NES? There's the hidden...
You put together the little underground warp pipe secret.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
And what's actually really neat about that is I didn't even realize it until years later. You can lift up the whole side of the NES to reveal that. It wasn't just like you enjoy it now while it's built. It's like, no, you can go back and be like, yo, look at this cool little fucking thing. Or even the fucking Lego Pac-Man arcade cabinet. There's like a little, what's that called? A lever? A switch? A crank. A little spinny thing.
Synonyms up in here,
dude, I can't think of that turning crank. I'm assuming crank is the word.
Yeah.
Where it's like you can move all the little ghosts throughout the Pac-Man arcade screen. And it's like shit like that. It's like...
I need them to not do these doubles.
What do you mean?
Because, like, I want to buy the Deku Tree for fucking $300. Hi, Ash.
Hi.
Ash just got home, and it's, her house, so I'm going to say hi, too. But, like, it's, like, cool. Here's this, like, $300 Deku Tree. And it's like, fuck yeah. It's like, but you can build it as the Ocarina of Time or as the Breath of the Wild.
And they're really smart for that.
I know, because it's like you would spend $600.
Because
I'm just gonna do the Ocarina of Time Deku Tree, but I also don't know where the fuck it's gonna go in my house.
Because either way, they don't, like, you may not think it, but they're making the consumer happy. Where it's like, oh yeah, we were gonna give you the Deku. We're gonna give you that.
However
set.
you fucking pronounce it, I pick one.
That was the same thing with Gerudo and Gerudo. I never knew which one was right.
Well, it's legitimately, it's like up until Breath of the Wild, you just fucking said whatever. Like, you picked one when you were younger.
Yeah.
And you fucking stuck with it.
But it's like, what if you read an article and they're like, yeah, when we were thinking about making the Lego Deku Tree, we were thinking about having the Ocarina of Time version or the Breath of the Wild version, whichever version that they had decided on. If they're like, well, we were going to do both, but we thought, it's a little too much work, so we only did one. You're like, what the fuck, man? I actually preferred this one. And now they gave you both. Yeah. And it's like, you don't hate them, you hate yourself.
Yeah. I would be down because, like with Zelda ones, like, I don't need them to be, like, the Mario because, like, where you're jumping to things.
Mm-hmm.
But, dude, if they want to give me, like, just fucking, like, here's the Deku Tree, and then they're like, we got Hyrule Castle, here, I will fucking buy them all.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to fucking get them. I'm going to bring them right to this house. And Tyler's going to build them. Well, you know what? I'll even let you record it.
Oh, so we'll make a video.
Yeah, so you'll make a video off of what I... Yeah.
It's going to be hours
And
long
then I have
that.
to try to get home.
With it. I mean...
Did you see that video? I know this is for a podcast.
On the Instagram, you sent me... Yeah.
It's like, if you're going to build Legos, don't move.
Yeah.
It's just a girl, like, put them in a fucking box.
Yeah.
So they don't slide.
She's got the $500 Rivendell set. But yeah, where it's like, yo, that's really cool that they did these fucking Lego Mario things. Yeah. I mean, I could go to Target or Walmart right now. I could buy this whole Mario Hot Wheels set.
Yeah.
I'm not going to play it, but, like, you know, some kids will play it. Some adults could collect it.
Yeah.
But the Mario thing, I just think they fucked up on it.
Yeah, it's I think the thing with the Mario, though, is it was, like, their first.
It was cool.
You know?
Like, I was happy that they eventually
gave us actual sets. And then they did, like,
sets.
Luigi's Mansion. That's pretty cool. But don't tell me you would rather have a mansion to build and leave on a shelf. As like a more hardcore collector of Lego.
At one point, I have a list of Lego sets that I want to buy. At one point, on the top of it was the Princess Peach Castle.
Yeah.
What I don't like is that when you look at it, it doesn't look like it's made out of Lego. Because it's got a lot of big pieces. Like, I don't know, the whole top's just one piece. It just doesn't look like it's individual Lego bricks that put it together. It just looks like, here's just a castle, but somehow it's Lego. And I'm like, I don't like that. It takes the fun out of building it, and then I don't want to display that.
Also, I found out that their website is they hit you with a holding at first.
Oh, Legos?
Yeah, and then they don't. Because I think we may have talked about that last time.
No, we talked about it at the gym.
Yeah.
You were asking me how their pre-order system works.
And it'll hit you with that at one time, and then it goes away after a few days, but then when it ships... Oh, yeah, that's not great. It looks like it's made out of Mega Bloks.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like all
it looks weird having, like, Lego Ludwig and shit down there.
Yeah, all of these, like, Lego roof. It looks like just one piece.
Yeah, but it's also, I feel like this is definitely, like, not saying, like, all Legos are for kids or Legos are for adults.
It legit
But this is definitely, like...
It looks like it's for children.
A Lego kid as opposed to, like, you're a collector. Like, that TIE Fighter down there is a fucking collector's thing.
Yeah. You know? Like, if I read the description, you're like, oh, shit, Nintendo's releasing, or Nintendo and Lego. I guess it's Lego, but with collaboration from Nintendo... Princess Peach's castle with over 1,000 pieces. That sounds fucking awesome. And that's what it looks like. I was like, no. That's for children. Yeah. I also do not like sets with a lot of little parts. The Lego Atari one's kind of an exception. Because you get the Atari, you get the controller, but then you get like little... You also get... I don't know what these are called. They're not like little dioramas, but you get just these little fucking. Let me look it up real quick. Lego Atari.
$300.
You get these things. What the fuck are these called? Just little add-ons.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like when Lego sets have a bunch of little parts to them.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be what, like, the games?
Yeah, you get the games, and then you actually put these together. You put the holder together. You can put a game in here. There's a little fucking scene that you can slide in and out of this thing. You get the controller. So, like, with the fucking... the Lego Mario sets, I was like... When this was announced, I was like, no fucking shit. This was made for me. And then I watched it, and I'm like... That's very much a kid thing.
Yeah.
When kids' toys have all of these different parts and pieces to it. I'm like, I don't like that. That takes up way too much space. Things can get lost and broken. So... But that's why when they fucking gave us the question mark block and the Bowser, fuck yeah. And now we're getting Zelda. We've already gotten Animal Crossing and we've gotten Sonic. Like, this is fucking dope.
Man, September 1st for this. I'm definitely not going to be able to buy that Switch Lite.
So, okay. I know it's 2-in-1, but, like, what do they look like? What's the one and what's the other?
So that's Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it's flipped to the... I'm trying to get the... That's the Ocarina of Time. And it gives you 2 Links and 2 Zeldas.
The Breath of the Wild one looks a little cooler.
In
my opinion.
I like that it's got, like, the cherry blossom vibe. But, like, Ocarina of Time is my...
I mean, you could easily
It even has the Deku Tree sprout.
Okay.
That comes because he dies.
Just do what I do with some sets. Like, I bought the fucking Lego Mandalorian, and they're like, hey, once you get to the final bag, go to this page if you want your Mandalorian. Oh my god, the fucking Lego DeLorean from Back to the Future.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, there's technically 3 movies, and it's looked 3 different ways per movie. So now that you're at the last bag, skip to this page if you want yours to look like the one from 2. Skip it to this one if you want it to 3 or 1. And I just combined all of them because I had the pieces.
Yeah.
So it's like you could fucking do the Breath of the Wild one, but with the green leaves instead of the cherry blossom pink ones. I'm pretty sure you'd be allowed to. Like, I don't think you'd
They fucking break it down the door. Who the fuck? What game is this from? You fucking dumbass.
Well, no, like, I feel like you'd have the pieces to be able to do it.
Damn, that took a lot of money off of that.
Yeah, no.
20% off. It's also hard to find.
Yeah, that's fucking great. I love that I buy all this shit at full price.
Dude, because the thing is like, you either fucking pay for it full price and, like, possibly lose, like, the deal later on, or it sells out and then it's triple the price when you try to buy it.
Yep.
Dude, I almost bought Scooby-Doo Lego. I remember seeing it at Walmart for like $60. But now it's super fucking expensive.
Oh yeah, because only like eBay and shit will have it.
I wonder if the Lego website has it. Look at that. Because I spent $85, they'll give me a little Lego fireworks.
That's cool. Some of them are actually like, they make sense. If you pre-ordered the, I can never pronounce it, that new fucking Lord of the Rings tower.
Yeah.
The black one, the Barad-dûr or whatever.
Whoa.
Shut the fuck up. It is. It's that big black one.
Whoa, the BBC tower.
But if you bought it, they gave you this Lego Fell Beast.
That's really cool.
And it's like, it's called a gift with purchase.
Did someone pick
You're
them
not
up?
really meant to, you can't really find it individually. Like, Lego won't sell it by itself. But they're like, hey, if you get this set right now, you're gonna get this fucking, and it's, a lot of it's good shit. But some of it's just fucking random.
Dude, so on Amazon, this Scooby-Doo, like, Haunted Mansion,
Oh, that's
$470.
That's cool.
And they've got the Mystery Machine, $300.
Is it just the Mystery Machine?
Yeah.
Like, is it big?
No, 301 pieces.
I mean, that's pretty cool. That's not bad.
Yeah, but it just sucks that it's like, oh, now it's fucking this much money because you didn't buy it for $60 at Walmart.
So to go back to this whole, I keep calling it Toys to Life, but I feel like that's not like a video game thing, but I just can't shake that term for it, is some of it is really cool in theory, but it's the practicality of trying to enjoy it. One thing, the fuck?
You got a ghost.
Probably. Her name's Mildred.
Do you have a ghost?
We have a ghost here. We named her Mildred.
No way.
That or she named herself that. You know what?
You guys have a ghost?
Parents. Yeah.
That's super scary.
Yeah, we named her Mildred.
Does she move stuff?
Well, she turns off her lights all the time.
Because this is the end of our podcast. I don't just mean this episode. I will not be coming over here on Saturday.
That's my birthday.
Your birthday's Sunday.
Yeah, but we're going to have a Smash Bros. Tournament.
Not if there's a ghost.
Not if there's a...
Who's controlling Ike? It's nobody. Who's picking that character? Fuck. This ghost is good.
The fucking Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. Is that the name?
I think so.
Oh, I typed in Mario Kart Love Home Circuit.
Yeah.
Mario Kart do love Home Circuit.
Yeah.
It's so fucking cool.
Cool. I never even kind of wanted it.
But goddamn, you have to make sure. It's one of those things where like, oh, we can fucking, we'll play this. Damn, the fucking cart's dead. Because I haven't plugged this to power in a year.
Yeah, that, and then like I always love in like the commercials to like check this out, and it's like that person is in $1 million house with all the fucking room they got.
Yeah, I remember I played it over the holidays with my cousins, and the oldest one's 10. So there you go.
10, stupid ass. Be fucking older.
So, have you seen it? Like, do you know what it's about?
Yeah,
like, what it comes with.
Yeah, you set up the little like checkpoint type things. Yeah,
I could never get them to make it past that point because they would just play with the cart. I'm like, guys, if you want to actually race this, we have to
they just
set it up and then drive it through.
They just wanted to use it as remote control.
But they want to play with the cart. So I'm like, this is really fucking cool, but I don't realistically want to set this up every fucking time.
Yeah.
But it's like, if I were a kid and I was super into it, oh my god, I love that when I was younger.
Yeah.
That would have been so dope.
Yeah, because like I would have taken it outside.
That's the thing of how you were just like, yo, ever since Ocarina, I wanted to be Link. I'm like, holy fuck, I can actually control a real cart around. Yeah. And like I do with my... And it's not even motion controls. But that's what like made it really cool. I wish they would tell you when these sets retired. Lego will always have...
This one said Tyler's a bitch. That's weird.
The Lego website probably doesn't say that.
It says that.
It doesn't? Right, I don't think so.
It says Tyler's a bitch boy.
But that I love.
Kind of crazy.
I was a sucker, I think like 2 years ago, the Luigi... Or no, I bought the Luigi one first because I thought everyone would buy the Mario one, so I just wanted to buy the other one.
Oh, yeah, you're super cool, dude.
I bought the Mario one when it was on sale. And then part of me is just like, oh, man.
Yeah.
If they ever came out with a Peach one or a Toad one, I'd buy them too. And that's more the collector thing.
Yeah.
You could also play with 4 people if you did that. But it's the same fucking thing with the Wii remotes. Do you remember when they gave you like the Mario Wii remote and then they came out with Bowser, Peach, and Toad?
Yeah, I had a bunch of those.
Yeah.
I think I had Mario, Luigi, and Peach.
That's what I'm doing with the Joy-Cons now. Do I need fucking 12 Joy-Cons? No, but I like the fact there's a yellow and a pastel pink that I kind of want, and now I own them.
The only Joy-Cons I've ever wanted, one pair I didn't get, haven't gotten yet. It's the fucking orange and purple.
Oh yeah.
I love those colors.
I got those around.
And then somewhere. I've gotten now both sets of Zelda ones.
That's dope.
But mostly what I do is
that's right. They did have Tears of the Kingdom.
Mine would get drift. And I would go buy a different set, and I would just make sure it was a different color. Like, I didn't want another black one or another fucking blue. I would just be like, oh, cool, I'm going to go buy these ones now. Like the blue and yellow. I like being able to play a game and not having to think about the controller. So I got kind of roped in to buying the NES Joy-Con. Yeah, like the actual fucking, they look like Oh, dude, I still want that 64 controller.
Yeah, but it's the thing of like, in my mind, I'm like, if I'm playing a game that's on the NES, I'm going to play with an NES controller.
Yeah.
But
how often? Yeah, how often are you?
I don't think I ever... Oh, they're right there.
Like, I wish I had done the 64 controller before I ran through Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and shit.
Yeah.
Because that would have been fun to really feel like... But then they go out of stock.
I'll see it, like, I'll get alerts from Nintendo, and it's like, hey, the SNES controllers are back in stock. I'm like, Oh, but I probably won't actually ever. It's like I already have the SNES.
It's like growing as a person.
It's like the little. It's like I already have the collector's edition, the little mini thing. With
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I never got those.
I am dumb and I don't remember why I got them. I just remember I got them. I bought the NES one from someone who like bought a bunch and scalped it to me, and I was mad because then I realized, oh wow, these are actually way more available than I thought they would be.
Yeah.
I remember you fucking were just like, Tyler, go on Lego.com right now. The NES is back in stock. Because rarely do I buy Lego for full price.
Yeah.
But I was worried that I was like, I need this one. It was like the first adult Nintendo one, especially after getting all these fucking little Mario ones.
Yeah.
And no, I can still go to a store and find it.
Yeah. It's like that with a lot of this shit. I saw at Target the other day. I saw Tears of the Kingdom OLED.
Yeah.
Dude, I was on Best Buy, refreshing constantly, waiting for that shit to pop up so I could pre-order it.
I remember I helped one of our buddies.
I was stressed as fuck.
Him and his girlfriend wanted the Animal Crossing one.
Yeah, and that thing's fucking everywhere.
And I remember being like, dude, fucking come to Target, they finally have one. Same with Ring Fit. The fucking pandemic hit, and now it's everywhere.
Dude, that's the thing too that was like, I was like, fuck, dude, the pandemic. Because it's weird to me when I see PS5s and Xbox Series X's like out for sale.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were just not available ever.
I don't think I've ever seen... Oh, wait, yeah, no, I've seen them. I was going to say a PS5, but I remember making a comment, be like, yeah, you never see this. And now I don't give a shit. Yeah, the time has passed.
They did, I saw a thing where they asked somebody at Nintendo, like, how are you going to fight scalpers?
I read this today.
And they're just like, we're going to make enough consoles.
And you know what? I think I actually believe them. Like, obviously, they always want to do that, but I think they'll succeed. Because they're like, all right, Switch 2, we're going to base these numbers off the Switch. We've had these problems with the Switch. Let's fucking go.
Especially if it's not the craziest upgrade.
Yeah.
People are also going to be like, well, why? Because there's always those people that are like, why would I buy a PS5 if I have a PS4?
Yeah.
But it's like, eventually those become obsolete, and if you want to play new games, you got to get the new one. So, like...
And I've never watched a single one, but yearly people make videos of like, why should you buy a Switch in 2024?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I wonder what the examples are and how do they differ from 2023's?
Dude, buddy of mine at work just bought a Switch.
That's what's up. Good for him.
I was just like, damn, bro. The Switch 2 might come out next year.
I'm just like, you're really behind right now. So, it's funny. We covered everything on this list I wanted to cover, except for this last one. But, like, bro, the fucking Animal Crossing cards, you remember that shit?
Yeah.
Why did those exist? Why did they do cards when they already made Amiibo?
Because they just want me to... Like,
did they sell, like, a lot? And I'm not saying, like, where the number is good. Like, can you buy, like, 50 different cards?
I don't know.
I remember you could buy, like, packs. Maybe they just really... Maybe at that point it was just easier for them. It was more cost-effective.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, we're going to put out these cards that work as the Amiibo. And it's like, I can buy a Link Amiibo.
Yeah.
But I think those packs were blind, weren't they?
Yeah, but
so it's like, oh shit, you want fucking Blathers?
Oh, I was gonna say
you can't buy Blathers.
Yeah, it's when I still do it weekly. I go back into Amazon, I type in Amiibo, but I fucking sort price low to high. You got to go through like the first 7 pages before you spend like $1.97 on these cards.
Yeah,
and then when you finally get to the actual Amiibo, it's the Animal Crossing Amiibo. Because those ones, for some reason, retail cheaper, even now, new, than I'm like...
They were just like, the thing is a lot of people started playing Animal Crossing that don't really game.
Yeah.
So it's like, they don't care that there's an Isabelle Amiibo.
Yeah. But they're like, oh my god, we have a new happy animal home designer. There was one game where specifically you had to get the cards for.
Yeah.
And people were just like, I love Animal Crossing. If this is the way I have to play, and now I get these cute little cards, because I feel like people who are into Animal Crossing probably are into cute little cards.
Yeah.
Of their favorite little characters. And I'm like, alright, that's cool. That's fine. It's stupid. And it's probably why Amiibo kind of stopped selling, because they're like, oh, this is what we're doing now?
Dude, they're at a point where they were like, we got to complete the Smash. And then they're like, we're going to sell some for our big hitters.
Yeah.
They were like, here's some Tears of the Kingdom. And we got 2 Tears of the Kingdom, and then like a year later got a third one.
The hitters that they chose, kind of weird. Like, Monster Hunter is a big one.
Yeah.
And they have separate Fire Emblem ones. And there were some where, like, they would do it just not as a gimmick, but just like a limited collector's thing. Like Shovel Knight was, I think, the first non-Smash one to do it. But it's like, yeah, you can do this. I think it was a big deal that, like, Nintendo partnered with them or something. So they're like, well, we'll also do an Amiibo. That seems to be a big thing. Now, if you scan that Amiibo in, you can unlock either, I think you can play with a second player. Cool. I never played Shovel Knight. I just remember that being a big thing.
Yeah.
And, like, Mega Man got his own. The fucking Yarn Yoshi, which I've been playing with this whole time.
Yeah.
Mildred, that bitch knocked this one on the floor.
But I think when you look at it, those stopped.
Yeah. They were one and done.
Yeah. Because it's like, I think the Monster Hunter ones, they were like, yo, these could be cool Amiibo. So they gave us the Magnum Alo, and then the Palico, and the fucking dog in the armor. And it was like, cool. And then the expansion came out with a new, like, flagship monster, and I think they were just like, fucking might as well.
Yeah. I think it is
as opposed to, like, keep, because it's like the Yarn Yoshis, it was like, why?
Yeah. They're just like, hey, this is, like, really cute, and people who like Yoshi are probably attracted to cute things. So it's like, we're going to make these really lifelike looking, lifelike to the game thing. But guess what? This squishy thing is also a fucking Amiibo.
Yeah.
And so it's like, that's fucking awesome. And then there was, back in the day when Toys R Us, I added an extra syllable in there. When that existed, they had a fucking Mega Yarn Yoshi.
Yeah.
It was $35. I regret never buying it, because now I kind of want it, because I love Yoshi.
Yeah.
And I already have the green, pink, and blue, and I kind of want to complete it. But then they also have, like, the dog, the Poochie.
Yeah, yeah. Holy shit. I forgot about that thing.
And then they fucking came out, they did a Pikmin Amiibo.
Yeah.
Just the one. They did Mega Man. They did, I don't know which game, but they did some Kirby ones. And it's like, at that point, kind of why?
Yeah.
I get, like, Monster Hunter, because you're not going to find Monster Hunter Amiibo already existing. But it's like, the fucking Zelda ones are a huge example. You could probably have, like, 17 Link Amiibo.
Yeah.
All different looking.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm looking, there's one Amiibo I keep looking for, and I'm like, fuck, that's the Fire Emblem Amiibo. That's why it's cheap, and that's why I can find it. I want the fucking Smash Bros. Version of that character, but I can't fucking find it anywhere.
It's like crazy that they haven't released more Mario.
Yeah.
I know they did Mario Party Amiibo, but, like, it's weird that there isn't.
Like, they came out with 2 waves, technically.
Well, it's weird they didn't do the same route that, like, the Zelda ones did. Of, like, yo, here's fucking Mario with Flood.
Yeah. I kind of wish they did that.
Like, here's him with a Luma.
That is weird. Why didn't they do that?
It's just, like...
I wasn't even thinking that. I was thinking just like, oh, there's just... Here's a blooper. Here's this character. Here's a cheat sheet.
Which was cool. I would like more Zelda ones of other people. Yeah. But they're like, yo, Wind Waker Link, Ocarina of Time Link, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword. It's like weird that we didn't do like
that is really weird.
Here's fucking Mario with Flood.
The only one we got was like the 8-bit one.
Yeah.
But they also did it with Zelda.
Yeah.
Or Link, you know.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
The series.
Yeah, and I mean they gave us a gold. I don't have the gold Mario.
Yeah, the gold and the silver.
They gave you the silver one. They had for the 3D world that came out with Bowser's Fury. They gave us Cat Peach and Cat Mario.
Yeah.
It just seems so, like, random.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, while we're at it.
And I feel like they just kind of stopped.
I think they do it just to draw more attention to the game. But I also wonder, like, how much of a loss they take if they make a bunch and then they don't sell. Because after getting the fucking Min Min, that is so fucking cool. And I'm mad that game kind of sucks because the characters in it are fucking awesome. Have you ever played ARMS?
Only when you brought it over to the apartment.
I brought it over to the apartment?
Like early. into Switch life cycle.
I apologize. I feel like you guys probably didn't invite me over for a long time after
It was
that.
probably. I mean, it was. I remember it being fun.
Was it? I don't remember playing it with people, really. That's interesting. But yeah, okay, so I guess to kind of cap this off,
Bottle cap.
do you think is this shit, should they still keep doing things like this? And not just amiibo, but like enhancing ways to play. Okay, what really got me wanting it to work, I would do 2 examples real quick. Fucking Donkey Konga.
Yeah.
I remember that was the fucking coolest thing.
Yeah.
When I was younger. But you sent me that Reddit video where someone made the monkey bowl.
Yeah.
And that, I feel like I would rather play that way.
If they
I just don't know how much it would cost or like if I could justify it, but like that makes sense.
I miss what they did with the Wii. Where it was like there was the Wii Fit board.
Yeah.
Wii Speak.
The fuck was that?
It was like a little speaker. Me and David bought him for this game Conduit so that me and him could play online and talk to each other. Because it didn't have headphones. Granted, we have headphone support now.
Yeah.
Or you go through your phone. Still stupid.
Very.
But like...
That's interesting.
That, like, those cool... Like, I wish they still kind of did that.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I like that they're doing with the Joy-Con. Where they're like, hey, man, there's kind of a lot of uses for this shit.
Yeah.
Especially the right one with the camera. And I think that's how they're doing, like, that trombone stupid game. But
I think the right one has the home button.
Yeah, the right one. The right one with the camera.
The camera's on the left one.
No, it's not.
It's right here. I can see it.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's the screenshot button.
The camera.
Buddy, I'm talking about that.
Oh,
the little, okay.
The,
I guess it's not a camera. It's an IR sensor.
That's You said camera. I was thinking the fucking
Which
plus
now makes
button,
me
like
wonder.
the screenshot button.
Why isn't there a camera on the Switch?
Because it'll just see me fucking naked playing Luigi's Mansion,
Well, they fucking did
sucking
that.
up ghosts using my dick as the poltergeist.
Damn it, we weren't muted.
No, that's okay.
But no, they fucking had a camera on the 3DS and the DSi and the Wii U.
Yeah.
See, they kind of went backwards for that, but just...
I also don't need a camera on it.
Yeah, but like, it'd be really cool because it's just, if you have one more thing, it's like, hey, we can now incorporate this new feature into a lot of different, I don't know. I feel like it's just like better to be able to do it than to not.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's really anything more that they can do that I think will like drop everything you're doing. This is the new thing.
Yeah.
I don't need amiibo figures. I just think they're really fucking cool collectibles. And the fact that, hey, look what it can do in this video game. Can your little plush toy do that? No.
Dude,
that's awesome.
The only reason I started collecting amiibo was because they're the Smash trophies.
Yeah. And that's really fucking cool.
That's all I wanted them for.
And that's basically like, hey, Smash Bros. Has trophies and they come to life.
Yeah.
Like, I would love, other than on Etsy, if someone were to be like, hey, or like just Nintendo released an official line of all the Mario Kart trophies.
Yeah.
That'd be so fucking cool.
I'd buy those.
So fucking cool. Did you know that they have custom ones for the first 8, and then every single one after that, it's all the same trophy, just with the little icon of the cup? I'm like, that's lazy, but still.
But those were the ones that were added in updates, right?
I would just get the original 8. I'm like, that'd be so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Or like, I had to buy them from some Japan website, but Pikmin, it's out in the hallway. They have these little dioramas. You actually like build. I couldn't do it. Actually, I had to do it. They are so fucking tiny. But you put together these little like terrarium looking things. They have 6 different ones for the different Pikmin ones.
Damn.
And I think it's cool when
I would love more shit like that.
When it's like something extends it. It's like, I don't need it, but it extends it.
But it's a fun thing. Yeah.
It's like all the collectibles. Like you bought the fucking potions from Zelda. Shit like that is really cool. And I feel like if, like the Amiibo, it can enhance or tie into the video game part of it, because this shit's based off of video games, that's how you fucking do it.
Yeah, I'm
Anybody
down.
could just 3D print something.
Yeah, I like just fun collectibles.
Yeah.
Like, I ordered, so like Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories.
Mm-hmm.
Everything you do is with cards. So like it's like an attack card, magic card, shit.
Oh,
like
like
that.
in the game.
Yeah, like in
Gotcha.
the game, right?
Yeah.
I have a deck that Square Enix made.
See, that is so fucking cool.
It's the Chain of Memories cards with, you know, like with like things on them. I'll show you a picture separately. But it still has like, oh, this is an 8 of diamonds, like in the bottom corner. So you can still play like normal cards.
That's really cool.
But it's like cool. It's like $30.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I don't need that. That doesn't make any, but it's a cool fucking collectible to have.
Absolutely.
That's why I like sell like you said, sell the Mario Kart trophies. They don't add shit to the game, but it'll be fun to have all fucking 8 sitting there.
That's the only reason that I would buy a Mario Kart Peach cart, a Peach cart for the home circuit shit.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I'd do it.
But like, could you imagine a shelf with like 8 fucking Mario Kart trophies on it? That'd be sweet.
I know you can I think you can buy them off of Etsy and shit like that. So I might look into it. But, okay. So I have pulled up a list of gimmicks, and everyone voted the hybrid console is the #1 Nintendo gimmick. I don't even know what some of these are. What the fuck is asynchronous gaming? Parentheses Wii U.
The gamepad?
Is that what that is?
No, I feel like that's off TV play.
I don't know.
Maybe it's both connecting. Like you're playing gamepad and the screen.
Where it's like
which is just
two different things make the whole game experience. Because you got the dual screen from the DS and the touchscreen. That's really cool because that just extends it.
Yeah.
The motion controls. I feel like, the only game I'd hate turning off motion controls is fucking Splatoon. Having that little extra like gyroscope thing.
Dude, I took it off.
You did?
Yeah,
I can't play without it.
I play without it because it was just...
Because it's so precise, so being able just to like real quick move up instead of having to like analog this shit. Because it's like, I gotta do the camera, this and that, but it's like, no, I gotta someone is coming up behind me, just a quick jerk reaction, and it's so fucking precise. I love.
Jerk reaction don't behind you.
Don't raise your eyebrows at that. Stereoscopic 3D is pretty cool. AR gaming, that shit I don't care.
That was so cool, but like it wasn't utilized more than it should have been.
Yeah, and I feel
it's like you give us bare bones, and then it's like, hell, dude. I love how they're releasing this, kind of showing us what it could do.
Yeah.
I can't wait for more, and then they just never fucking do it, and you're just like, oh, I guess I'll go fuck myself.
See, and it's maybe because I never owned a 3DS, but I'm always blown away. Everyone's like, oh yeah, I don't play with the 3D. I'm like,
I don't.
Oh, I feel like I'd never get enough, but then maybe I would.
It's too... So the problem with it, right, is like not wearing glasses... You have to like look at the screen at the right spot.
Yeah.
So if you move, it fucks it up.
You can see that. And that'd just be like kind of and plus it's such a small screen.
I mean, every now and then I would turn it on and just kind of be like, oh, this is crazy.
It's like when you're at the movies and you're like,
yeah, and you take
the glasses off and you're like, yeah, this is but it's a little darker, but it's clear.
Yeah. But
I go to the movies and I'm not being like, I'm only watching that for the 3D. I'm like, no, it can go fuck itself.
Ugh, these look ugly.
The last movie I saw in 3D actually was Inside Out 2.
That was alright.
And that was just because that was like its main thing. And what I mean by that was like, those are the show times. They were all 3D. I'm like, fuck it, let's do it. They're probably good.
That's the other this isn't about games, but like that pisses me off at movies where it changes, where it'll be like the only time we can see this movie is at 7 p.m. and it happens to be the fucking deluxe ultra screen, and it's like, bro, could you not have a fucking regular movie? And I get they do that at like busy times, where it's like, of course we're going when everybody wants to go, but I'm like, that fucking movie, we just watched a $20 movie.
Yep. I'm just like, IMAX to me is overrated and I don't want to watch this movie in IMAX.
Yeah.
But 4 o'clock is when I'm free, so fuck.
Yeah.
But I didn't think we'd have a lot to talk about, but I feel like I could keep talking about this shit.
Yeah.
Because we're basically just talking about, hey, what are I never know if it's alternate or alternative. What are different ways to play the Switch?
I think it's alternate, and it becomes an alternative.
Okay. So what are all these alternative ways to play the Switch? Just like there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's definitely, I think God, there was something where it's like you could play it. Maybe it was just that Skyward Sword thing where they released it now, and they're like, hey, you can still play it with motion controls, and they're going to be a little bit more, they're going to be better because it's better technology, but you don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Or it's like the Splatoon shit. Like, people can't play with the motion controls. I got used to it because I thought that was just how you played, and you can, like, turn it off. I'm like, well, I don't want to now. That's more I have to do with my thumb.
Yeah, and your thumb's usually up your own butt. So, like, I get that. Stinky bum.
But I don't think I would need any more gimmicks. A camera, I guess, but that's not really a gimmick. That's more just a feature.
But you know what's funny about it, though, is it's like, I don't know, but, like, it's Nintendo. I'm like, where could you go from here? And, like, they have ideas. So, like, if something changes, I go, this is so fucking cool. Like, I don't...
Dude, the one thing that comes to my mind is, like, because obviously it's like, oh, we don't need anything, but we're not the big brains behind it.
Yeah.
But I'm just, like, they're like, oh, man, I'll show them. It's like, oh, dude, I just bought the fucking new Zelda game. It comes with a whole fucking costume. If I wear this, I get fucking invincibility.
I would wear it. I would wear it for free.
And I'm just picturing you dressed as Tingle.
Yeah.
Just fucking...
Dude, I'm kind of built like Tingle. If I'm being honest. That's why we should go to the gym more.
Yeah.
I'm just not as short as he is.
Yeah. I'm actually shorter than you, so I'm Tingle.
Fuck Dobby, though, low-key.
Fuck Dobby? Oh, because you looked at mine. Yeah.
I looked at your Dobby.
You didn't?
I looked at your... Look at that fucking gay-ass stuff.
Okay.
Don't you need Hedwig, you stupid?
Oh, one more thing that I always think, it's kind of how you bought the cards for Monster Hunter. Was it Monster Hunter? You bought the cards, the...
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts, goddamn.
Not even close.
Yeah, it's close.
Not really.
Both games I haven't played.
Dang.
Oh, fuck
and they're from Japan.
Yeah. Is, when games have, like, companion books...
Yeah.
I just think, because I just look down at, like, the art books I have for, like, the art of Splatoon and shit.
Yeah.
I really always wanted a fucking, the Ring Fit. I think I just wanted more about that because I love Ring Fit. But even, like, playing Pikmin, they have, like, the Bulbpedia, where, like, you'd have to gather information, or fucking even in Thousand Year Door, the Tattletale. Just random companion shit like that. I go to fucking Target, and I could buy, someone wrote, like, oh, here's a Stranger Things story. It's like, someone wanted to make it.
Yeah.
It's not about the shows, but it's like, oh, what if Robin and Steve, here's just their summer of new jobs.
You know what's crazy? You see, Maya Hawke said that's going to be like, it's going to feel like watching like 8 movies.
I just saw that today.
Yeah.
I'm fucking here for it.
I got to finish season 4.
All right, guys. Want to say I could talk on see part of me I always try to think of a cool way to, like, okay, cool, instead of just reviewing Labo, how can I incorporate that into a cool thing? I wanted to, and I don't think I'm gonna do it,
Stupid,
but the fucking Mario Kart Home Live, I was like, yo, when I finally get my own house, I want to take people on, like, a tour of it, but somehow incorporating that. And I'm like, I can't, I think, because I'd have to walk around with the Switch. But then at that point, I can't record the screen when it's not docked. But shit like that, I'm just like, it's always just really cool to think about a new way to just do something that, I've been playing Mario Kart for years, but it's like, we can give you an actual cart. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
I don't know where I was going with that, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freddie D. I've been doing that a lot at work. I just go, yeah.
For fucking Limp Bizkit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you pronounce the Z? Do you go Limp Bizkit?
I say biscuit.
It's just biscuit.
Yeah, Limp Biscuit.
No, you're not a true biscuit then. I'm assuming that's what they call their fans, the biscuits.
They call them panheads.
Is that really a thing?
That's a thing, but not for Limp Biscuit. Do you want to guess who?
Peter Pan.
Nope. You're close. Close in a name, because it's a name for a type of pan.
Skillet.
Skillet.
Are you fucking kidding me?
They call their fans panheads.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's like Lady Gaga calls them little monsters and Justin Bieber calls them believers. All right, so this is going nowhere.
Yeah. All right, guys. Now that we're out of the dumb shit, here's more about Justin Bieber.
Is there anything else you want to throw on this? I think we pretty much...
I mean, like and subscribe, dude.
Yeah, we pretty much covered it.
Like and subscribe.
Complaining about skipping Amiibo, that was my biggest thing. Yeah, give us more Amiibo shit.
Yeah.
Like, actually, just, like, reasons to fucking...
And Nintendo, give us better shit here instead of just in Japan and Europe.
I'm so fucking done with pre-order
It'd
bonuses.
be like, you want a pre-order bonus here? We'll give you a sticker. It's like, or in Europe, it's like, dude, the pre-order bonus is you get you actually get a real-life Poltergeist, and you get to go on a Haunted Mansion tour. And it's like, what the fuck? And we got stickers? Like, this is bullshit.
You actually get to go on a fucking tour. It's like, we'll release a ghost in your house.
Yeah, dude, like, it'll be a dangerous one.
And if you get it day one, you get a poltergeist to actually save yourself. All right, guys. We'll see ya. We'll see ya.